Young people in industries such as tech often struggle to get their foot in the door, as business often requires some experience. This has seen many graduates with qualifications and skills face unemployment. Newzroom Afrika's Ntokozo Khumalo reports.
Despite the unemployment rate dipping 1 percentage point to 32.9% in the third quarter, youth unemployment remains stubbornly high. And while graduates stand a better chance at securing a job, they too face an uphill battle when it comes to keeping one. And this is true in industries with skills shortages, such as tech. Ntokozo is a young graduate in the tech space who has managed to get jobs in top South African firms, but struggles to make it last longer than 12 months.
I have a diploma in information communication technology. I also hold a certificate in risk management, and I've also done other things in the IT environment.
Yes Initiative CEO Ravi Naidu says this is where his organization comes in to give young graduates like Shezi a foot in the workplace door.
I think there's a problem on the supply side and there's probably a problem on the demand side. So even though 9 out of 10 graduates are in jobs, you need some work experience to land that first long-term job. And that's part of what YES solves, is because you get this first job and then even if it's 12 months, it just means you're so much more employable later on.
Statistician General Resinga Maluleka explains that young people like Shezi should continue to invest in education and training after their first qualification to improve their chances of employment.
The unemployment rate for graduates is sitting at about 10%. It usually goes between 10 and 12%, meaning that education as well as training assists our people to get out there and pick up jobs. Having said so, when you look at the drivers of poverty in our country from other data that we have produced previously, we are seeing that 11% is accounted for by education, as well as about 52% accounted for by employment. So when people are not educated or are not trained or they don't have skills, they are not able to get employment and they remain poor.
But Shezi pushes back, arguing that getting a quality education does not come easy.
My main challenges are education, which is very expensive, and then another one is getting experience, because there are jobs out there, but you need experience to enter, and that barrier is a very huge one.
According to Naidu, this is where the government should come in to give the industry direction.
Companies can expand much more if the government is more focused on the sector and how to help the sector grow, and BPO, call centers, IT, technology, all those kind of things. So I think the government can also do something to expand the actual potential for these sectors.
Shezi says other government interventions that could help young people in between jobs is ensuring the Unemployment Insurance Fund pays in time when they are unemployed.
UIF was a huge lifesaver, but they were a bit slow in terms of processing the payments.
While the drop in the unemployment figures is encouraging for young people like Shezi, more needs to be done to sustainably curb youth unemployment. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Johannesburg.